Do I like waffles? Yes, I like waffles. Welcome to Kay's Little Kitchen. So before we dive in, I have a couple of quick notes for you. There will be two separate recipes on my waffle post so that you can either work with home milled wheat, some whole grain wheat inside your waffles, or just all purpose. When you're working with home milled whole grain, it's always going to be a little heavier. So you'll see that I bump up in that recipe with the home milled wheat. I bump the baking powder up to a tablespoon. Clarification. What I meant to say is if you're going to use 100% home milled wheat in this recipe, you are going to need to add a complete second tablespoon of baking powder. So I still have that fluff when I'm baking my waffles. You'll also notice that when you're working with buttermilk, you need to add a teaspoon of that baking soda to help balance all the stuff that's in buttermilk. Every recipe I have ever worked with buttermilk always has baking soda in it. Okay, so again, you'll find the two recipes. What you're going to see me make, the batter, will be my home milled whole wheat. Alrighty, so let's dive in and make some waffles. I start with my home milled whole wheat flour, and then I add all purpose as a mix. Baking powder, a little bit of salt, and cinnamon. You gotta have the cinnamon. Whisk that all together very well. Now you need to separate your eggs however you choose to do this. I should have swapped them and put the egg whites in a bigger container because you're going to whisk those to stiff peaks in a little bit. Into the egg yolks, you're going to add your buttermilk and your oil. You're going to whisk this as well, but the oil will never fully incorporate into that milk. You're going to put the wet and dry together and mix it, but not over blending. You're still going to have some chunks, but you're not going to have any dry pieces left over. Now you'll beat those egg whites until you have stiff peaks, and this may take a little bit of time. As you whisk your egg whites into stiff peaks, you're going to see it start to pull away from the top of the container there. And then to check for stiff peaks, you simply dip your whisk in and pull straight up. If you have a peak that stands straight up, you have stiff peaks. If you have a peak that is soft or starts to bend over, that's not ready. You will add your stiff peaks to your batter and gently fold this in to incorporate. And you're not going to see all of the white pieces disappear. You'll still have a few, and that's okay. I spray my waffle iron with non-aerosol cooking spray. You use your waffle iron however it's meant to be used. Mine has this flip and double-sided thing. I like it, but not everybody has the space for this thing. The reason I avoid using any aerosol spray oils, it always leaves a really sticky, tacky feeling behind, and it's really hard to scrub off of some things. Cook your waffles the way you like them. I prefer them dark and a little crispy, so mine always goes a little bit longer than other people's. Dress them how you like them, and there you have it. My crew normally does butter and real maple syrup, but fresh fruit and whipped cream are amazing. The crowd was getting too tired of waiting. If you're feeding a herd, I recommend doubling it because I never make a single batch. I hope you enjoy the waffles. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time.